The next kind of statements that we're going to look about is an iterative type of statement. What do you mean by iterative statement? A statement that repeats itself over and over again is called as an iterative statement. So I want to create something called as a loop. What do you mean by loop? A loop is something that can execute more than once. Example, there are three ways of creating a loop. First is the while loop. Second, you have something called as the do while loop, and then third is the for loop. So we've got three types of loop. There's a while loop, there's a do while loop, and for loop. Before understanding how loops work, we need to follow three main steps with which I can form a loop. First step for forming a loop is understanding where to start, also called as the initialization step, the starting point of the loop. Second point is understanding where to stop. This is the test loop. Basically, I want to start at 1, go and print up till 10. So that's like where to stop is 10, like that. And then how do you want to increment or decrement? If you understand these three things in a loop, making any type of loop is very simple. Let's go to the very first example, that is while loop. Okay, so in the while loop, my task right now, as I said, is just printing from 1 to 10. So I will start integer, it's a number, I give it a name, starting it at 1. So this is my step 1. My step 1 is just telling where do I want to start from. So that is this particular coda segment, correct? Okay, then I will say while I is less than or equals to 10. That means keep printing until it is not 10. So I have given this condition out here in the while. I am just saying system dot out dot print. I want to print I. Also, I wanted to increment every time, so I can write I equals to I plus 1, also called as I plus plus. So depending upon how do you want to write it. Okay, so you can either write it in this format or you can just say I plus plus, that is also fine. Okay, I click on compile. No syntax errors here, so let's go to our code and try to run it. So go to void main. So you can see 1 to 10 being printed. Let's try if this was, instead of 10 times I was printing it, let's assume 50 times. Okay, compile, no syntax errors, and if I go and try to just run this, okay, and my output screen is here, so it's printing up till 50. So that means no matter how much you want to write, you're just writing a certain set of code, only this much, to happen 50 times, correct? Okay, so my where to start was 1, where to stop was 50, and I wanted to increase by plus 1 every time. So this is one example of using a while loop. We also have something called as a do while loop. So assuming if this value was 51, it would have never been more than 50, less than 50, and it would never print me any output. So in that situation, when you want to give user a one-time chance of running a particular thing, that means I don't want this condition to be put out here. So I'll just cut this condition from here and I'll put the condition at the end. Okay, so there needs to be something here. So how is it going to start? So it's going to have a do here. So that means it's going to do this certain task while the value of I is less than 50. That means if it's 51, there's no condition checking out here, so it's printing 51. It will do 52. Is 52 less than 50? No, so it will come out of the loop. So if I compile this, this will at least give me one time execution, that is at least execute the certain code once. So let's try this. Supposing this was clear, and I just close this and I go back to my code here and I say void main, at least one time execution, so I got the output as 51, correct? Okay, so that's what the do while loop does. A simpler way of doing this particular thing is using a for loop. So I want to print, let's assume from 20 to 50. So I'll use a for loop and I'll put everything here. So I want to start at 20. I want to stop at till it does not become 50. And I want it to do I plus plus or increment the value by 1. Correct? Okay, I close this for loop here and simply I just write system dot out dot print ln I. So it's going to be printing this certain task from starting from 20 going up till 50, keep incrementing. So all the three steps are written in one line. So this is the most compact and freeform way of writing it. Okay, if I click compile, there's no syntax errors, and if I try it out here, I just need to go here and I say void main So it's going to print to me from 20 to 50. So you can see the 51 on top because I haven't cleared the earlier screen, or else if I clear this up and I try it again, so this time I want it, let's assume, from 30 to 50. So it will start from 30, go up till 50 and keep showing it to me. So I'm just saying void main here, and if you see I have started from 30 and I've got it up till 50. So this is how you can use loops for doing various tasks over and over again.